Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Leisure Cooking at Home with Barry. As we start the video, we always like to remind you to subscribe, like the channel, and leave a comment, and remember to share with your family and friends. In this episode, we'll be preparing a 9-pound prime rib roast. I have the suggested cooking time projected here. For my roast, I started securing it with butcher's twine, and then I seasoned the entire roast with my very own Bee Signature seasonings and barbecue rubs. You can find the link for your bottle in the description below. This was my first prime rib, and I cooked it a little more medium well than I like it, but it still came out tender and pretty juicy. You'll just have to remember, after the required cooking time, you'll want to turn off the heat but keep the oven door closed for 2 hours before removing your roast. As you can see here, in preparing this slice is still pretty juicy. Now for me, I like rice and gravy with many of my meals, so for this one, I used the rendered juices collected from the prime rib to make the gravy for this dish. So for my gravy, I sliced a half medium onion and added it to the rendered juices and sauteed until they were translucent. Then I added about a teaspoon of flour to about a half cup of water and added the mixture to the rendered juices and the onions. The flour and water mixture acts as a thickening agent for the gravy. You should add only a little of the flour mixture at a time until you've reached the desired consistency you want. But if the gravy is too thick, it's okay to add a little water to the mixture. And as you can see, I added my salt and pepper seasonings afterwards. And remember, you always want to take a taste test of your mixtures as you're going along the way. Now we're ready to start plating our dish. For those of you who follow me, you know that I always have rice with most of my meals, and this meal is no different. Here, I've also added a prime slice of my prime rib roast. I've also added an ear of corn, boiled in butter, salt, and other seasonings. Finally, I topped everything off with the prime rib gravy that we made earlier. The gravy covers the prime rib as well as the rice. After garnishing with a little parsley, our dish is ready to go. You can see our prime rib covered with the gravy made from the prime rib renderings, with a generous covering of the rice as well. The boiled corn is always a classic addition to the dish. Well, that's it for our prime rib roast. Thank you for taking the time to join us for another edition of Leisure Cooking at Home with Barry. And as always, please remember to subscribe, like, comment on the video, and share it with your family and friends. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.